Hello, brothers and boys and family here. Today I'm gonna be doing a bit of a story time thing. Um, it's gonna not really. I'm not gonna really do this often. It's gonna be things that's gonna happened, or are happening right now. So picture this. I before I had my bus driver now. I'll leave out her name. She's a really nice bus driver. She doesn't. I mean, it will get at you if you don't follow the rules, but for the most part, she's really nice. We had a different bus driver before. We'll call him David. We'll call him David. So David was a real hothead. Like this just happened a year ago. He was a real hothead. I'm talking the kind of hothead that would get in your face if you did something wrong. Yes, an 8th grader. So, like it's fifth to eighth graders. He was getting in their faces, which, by the way, can easily get you fired. So David was just kind of doing what he does, being a bit of a hothead. But for the most part, on this day, he was chill. So there was this 8th grader, didn't know his name. We'll call him Person. Yeah. So this Person was. I noticed he was really quiet. I mean, I can relate because I'm really quiet. But he was talking to his friend. I don't know his name either. We'll call him Person Man. So Person Man and Person was talking. This is really confusing. And Person decided that he was going to yell really loudly for some reason. He yelled something like, "Yes!" Because I think Person Man was annoying him. So the bus driver, in the middle of the street, pulled over to the side of the road, pulled the bus to a dead halt. Everyone jerked forward. And he said, "Don't scream!" And Person was like, he was pretty shocked. I saw his face. It was the face of something if he witnessed a murder. And then this bitch, this guy, this asshole, got off of his seat, which he should not do. Walked down to Person's seat and started getting in his face and screaming stuff like, "Don't scream. How do you kids make it onto the bus? Why don't you have your parents drive you?" He's a real hothead, I told you. So, Person Man was like, he was getting annoyed. "What do you expect?" And he was like, "Shut up, stay out of this." And then I was just kind of there. I was just kind of looking and cause I didn't really care what was going on, but I wanted to know what happened. Person, I could definitely tell he's like me. He doesn't like controversy. He doesn't like confrontation. So he was about to go in tears, which I can definitely relate. He was about to go in tears, and this fucking guy, Dave, was still screaming in his face. He was He was not holding back at all. Like, he was full on screaming. So, finally, some guy, I don't know his name either, stood up on his chair, said stuff like, "Shut the fuck up, you hot-headed bitch." And then the bus driver was like, "What the fuck did you say to me?" He actually said, like, "What the fuck did you say to me?" So, he was, again, a real hothead. He was a dumbass. You can't get in an 8th grader's face like that. If he was, probably, 30. So, I guess we'll call the Person unnamed fellow. Unnamed fellow was like, "You're getting in the face of an 8th grader. You're a full-on adult. You should know better. You had 30 years on this earth. How are you? You're acting like a 16-year-old." And he just kind of put him in his place, deservingly. He needed to be put in his place. He was a hot-headed bitch, and he was an asshole. So I get home, tell my mother about it. She was pretty shocked, but, it was nothing really new. So, after that, I come onto the same bus, 28, and I find the bus driver I have now. I'm not gonna say her name. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. But anyways, that's how the bus driver got fired. I probably didn't explain it well because I'm not good at explaining. If you think this is fake, you think it's fake, then whatever. But it's not fake. This actually happened. There's no video evidence because, you know, it's not something that we need video evidence. But yeah, that's how my old driver got fired. Or maybe he just switched buses. I don't know. So yeah, if you're hearing this, old bus driver, yeah, Dave, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. Getting an 8th grader's face like that is not okay. If you're, I think he was in his 30s. So yeah, see y'all later.